You're right, all. So I picked up the Newham recorder when I was down in West Ham sort of area yesterday, and just thought it'd be interesting to see what's going on down there. Residence plan, blast plans for student flats block. So yet again, university students have an enormous 16-storey building going up for it, which is basically London now. The skyline is horrendous. You know, the modern buildings that have gone up. Next page is talking about the renaming of the overground. So this one's to do with the mild May line, which was to do with AIDS patients. Fair enough. But the thing that caught my attention was this bit here, to do with the Tories. You know, the opposition to what he's doing. You got to remember they're two sides of the same tie. You know, wrapped around the World Economic Forum's neck. You know, they're both pushing the same agendas, and this is a good example. So rather than being concerned about the virtue signalling side of it, or just generally renaming it and getting involved with like the Windrush generation, not everyone thinks the Windrush generation was a good move. At the time, there was plenty of people opposed to it, and obviously seeing what's happened to London, in years gone by, you know, not everyone agrees with it. But anyway, what caught my attention was the fact the Tories said you should have sold it off to big corporations, basically, which again just proves they're basically the same, but the difference being Tories are a bunch of money obsessed scoundrels who couldn't care less about the country. They're just obsessed with money, little rich kids. At least with Labour, you know where you stand as well. You know, Labour don't call themselves conservatives; they're quite open and honest about who they are. But yeah, next page, obviously modern London, celebrating some Middle Eastern religion. Muslim culture and lifestyle. Excel hosts huge shopping event. Yeah, so there you go. What's this? Man jailed for being a bit of a deviant, shall we say? Sexual acts. What's his name? A predator. Salman Yousaf. Love the English name. Yeah, and again, obviously covering the dystopian skyline that's becoming, that is already London, to be fair, in many big cities across the country, with no roots or identity anymore. And again, wasting more money on this bollocks. Air filters to be given to schools. Yeah. But there was also this that I picked up when I was down there as well. In the in one of the town halls, not sure which one it was, because Newham is like encompasses about 4 or 5 towns: West Ham, East Ham, Plaster, if that's how you pronounce it, Canning Town. But anyway, I thought this was a good example of why I don't trust any town hall or council, because they all push the same thing. You know, I got to Derby, they're flying the same flags. If I go down to Colchester, they're flying the same flags. Wherever it is, they're all the same really, and I don't trust them. I couldn't help but think it was quite ironic actually that, you know, obviously you've got, I'll give you the contrast here. Bear with me. There you go. You see what I'm getting at? That's modern Western culture, and this is also the culture we've imported at the same time, completely going against each other really, aren't they? You know, that's one thing I do like about the Muslims, they're quite good at pushing back against this sort of stuff. Yeah. And that's that. That's a little bit of what's going on in Newham in the newspaper.